Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and I am so excited to be with you guys this evening. I got some people jumping on. So, let's see if we can get it in the screen. This is the deck I'll be using this evening, so I'm really excited. This is one that I've been using for a couple of weeks, and I'll probably change out really soon. But this is a really, really fun one. So this is the one for tonight, guys. So um, I'll get on in just me too, Charlie. I love them. So I've got Henia on. I've got Cassandra. I've got Amy. I've got Charlotte. I've got Charlie. I've got Kendra, Jade, Rosie. I got a whole bunch of people on. So if you would like an angel card reading, please let me know what area of your life you would like me to do the card in. So I am really excited to be live with you this evening. So let me clear the energy first. I know this is going to be really cool. That just clears out the energy and gets me ready to meet with you guys. So let's see where I'm at. Okay. So I am also live on YouTube. So if you connect with me that way, you can subscribe to my channel. And I do have a couple of ghost stories that are coming out. I've got one I'll post tomorrow, and one that I'll post probably the day after. I had a ghost that came in and started telling me his story. And then I found out that I already had an appointment with his family. So I'm really excited to bring that kind of piece back to it. So that'll be really fun. So let's see. Happy Thursday to you, Miss Jessica. Um, so Jessica's asking, let's see, will my oldest son graduate from high school? And I would say yes, I do feel like he will graduate from high school. I do think it may take a little bit longer, and he is just not motivated to do it. It's one of those classes are just a little bit of a struggle for him. And when he's struggling, it's one of those, he kind of goes into shutdown mode, and he doesn't go into, I can do this mode. And that's what we really need him to do, is to kind of go into I can do this mode. So that's kind of where he is. But I do feel like he will eventually do that. Hello, Miss Charlotte. Melinda, hi. Jade is asking, when will there be a second class available, a second psychic class? So hopefully I'm reading this question correctly, Jade. I will be doing a psychic 202 sometime next spring. I will probably try to do a psychic online 202. I'm doing a 101 in November. So every Monday in November, I think it starts the 4th of November all the way through. And that class is going to top out at 4. And we're going to see how that works with everybody's schedule, and how does it work with me. So I'm really excited about that. And then I will be doing a live 202, and then I will also be doing an online 202 for people that are driving a distance. So that's where we go with that one. Thank you, Miss Mimi. I'm glad I look terrific. I love looking amazing. Even though I have to take a shower and get ready for you guys, this takes a while. Beauty takes a while. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Kendra's asking, should I go through with my surgery? Any thoughts? I do feel like the surgery is necessary. What I'm getting questions on are more of the surgeon you're looking at. So I don't know if you've already gotten a second opinion, or you probably should get a second opinion. I do feel like the surgery is necessary. So it's not like don't take it. It's one of those, be very cautious with that. And when you talk to the doctor, make sure that you're really, really on the same page with what he's telling you to do, because I feel like there's something else that may be overlooked. So Charlie is looking for a card for her family. Okay. So Charlie, the card I get for you is attracting and not chasing. I'll hold this over here for my other feed. Let's see, attracting and not chasing anything. anyone that you choose to chase after will run the other direction. I mean, anytime you can't chase someone if they're not running. So it's one of those. Make sure that you're attracting what you really require. And I kind of feel like for you, it's not necessarily abundance, which is always a great thing. But I would also say that part of that comes in with the healing energy, getting on the same page, communication. So that's something that's really important for you guys to understand, that that's really important coming at us. This is attracting and not chasing. I've got a couple of dates for you guys real quick. I will be in Mesa, Arizona next week, the 17th through the 21st. So I will not be doing a live event next Thursday. I will do a live event October 24th, because I'll be back home. And that will be a 45-minute event. I will be teaching about Halloween and how to keep your energy cleansed for Halloween. So that's some different energy in there. So it'll be 15 minutes of teaching, and then it'll be 30 minutes of questions. So make sure that you tune in for that one, and I'll have a live event. Everything will be like it normally is on Facebook, so you'll get to know in advance. So that's some coming up. And then I am looking at some dates for Galveston in that area in November. I've got someone who wants to host me in a group reading, and so I'm trying to get some other things coordinated at the same time. So if you're in the Galveston area and you want to coordinate a group reading with me, please reach out to me and let me know. And then I have a few clients up in the Dallas area that are also trying to get some things scheduled. So get me, if you're interested and you're in those areas and you want to host me, I'd love to. It's one of those, we're looking for different places and different venues to share my abilities with. So I'm so excited about that. So let's get back to some more questions. Melinda's asking, how did my first live? I did my first live tonight, and it went as if it went completely blank. Okay, so she's asking about her live event. So Melinda's asking about her live event. Okay. So the card I get for you, Melinda, is Visualize Abundance in All Forms. And that comes in not just money. Like I was telling Charlie, it's not just money, it's visualizing abundance in all forms. And part of this comes into your great spiritual powers, things that you want to visualize, that you want to create for yourself, and know that everything just takes time. It's not an easy thing to start out and have a whole bunch of people join in, or things go right the first time. Everything is trial and error. Every time you connect with someone different in live, it's a little bit different. Hold steady to the vision, and things will come out positive. So just know that those blessings are coming to you, Melinda. Let's see who else we've got on here. Hello, Miss Stephanie. Cassandra's asking, hello, happy Thursday to everyone. Please pull a card for me for guidance in my upcoming chapter. Miss Cassandra is changing chapters. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So the card I pull for you, Cassandra, is release any resentments about money. And that money comes in, and I know that may not what you want anything else. I do feel like part of the next chapter for you is coming in, and there are some resentments in the way, and it may not always be in abundance, but it's one of those, there's a lot of energy coming in at you. And it's one of those, money is the easiest thing to release in resentment, but there's a lot of other things that you're releasing, and I feel like that more parent wise, that you need to let go of, so that this new chapter in your life is as perfect as you would want it to be. So know that that's coming and pushing abundance in that area, and things will shift, and you'll be able to attract the support and the opportunities that you really require in this. Okay, for this next chapter for you, Miss Cassandra. Let's see. Miss Henny is asking for an angel card for her family. Hello, Miss Henny. I haven't seen you in a while. Miss Henny. Okay. So Miss Henny, the card I get for you is moonlighting. And this card comes in, and it's all talking about starting your dreams, starting your dream careers. And that may not be just for you, it may be for other people that are around you, because I know you've got a big family. So it's all about living your dream life and doing what it takes to make that happen, to moonlight and do the things that it takes to make this happen. So know that this is really important for your family to do right now and do the work that's required. Okay, let's see. Um, so Jade is asking, should I apply to start a master's degree in January or August? I would say August is the best time frame for you, Miss Jade. Things are not going to be settled down in January as much as we would hope for them to be at that time frame, but it is coming in at you to be in that area. So I want you to understand August is a much better time, and just get ready for it. You're going to have plenty of time to get ready for all of this, so it's not a shock. Hello, Miss Katie. I've got Susie saying hello. Mimi, I'm concerned about my grandson. How can I help him? Mimi, I should give me his name because you have a couple of grandsons, and so it's like the energy is bouncing. Mimi, if you'll post your question again, I'll answer it for you. But please give me his first name. All I need is a first name. I don't need anything else. Edna's on. Hello, Miss Edna is asking, do you see my daughter having a child soon? That's a hard question to say. I would say that soon is kind of in the eye of the beholder. That's why it's kind of a little bit harder question. So I'm going to pull a card in this area, and this is the card. The card I get for you is obstacles and blocks are being lifted. So I feel like her obstacles and blocks that she's had in place in this area are being lifted. And I do feel like there's a child coming soon. I just don't know how soon. I would say like a year to a year and a half is where I kind of resonate with that. If you have personal blocks, if you have a good personal work and positive energy will shift over into previous obstacles and blocks that are lifted out of your way. So just know that these blocks are being lifted out of your way so that things can become easier and this child can come into your family much easier. Let's see, Miss Stephanie, Stephanie is asking, as you know, I have been recently made the transition into a new career, and I've been touched before on these things, not picking up as quite as swiftly as I envisioned they would. I need to start making some money moves fast. I have a few opportunities. Oh my gosh, Stephanie, next time all I need is a quick question. This is a little bit more than what we normally have time for. Let's see. Do I take advantage of? Okay, Stephanie, you're going to have to re-question this. It's too long for this time of venue. So please, all I need is the question, and I just need one quick question. So please reiterate that one, Stephanie. It's a little too long for tonight. Charlotte, pull an angel card for surgery. So let's see. Surgery is this one. Let's see. That is not the one I needed to grab. It was the one next to it. I get dreams of abundance for you, Charlotte. So dreams of abundance are coming in. And I would say this is what you want for surgery, the abundance of healing coming in here. So want to dream in abundance of healing. And you can see all the flowers in the cards. You want to talk about healing and restoring of the cells all the way down the cell membranes and the pieces. Everything is coming together. So this is what you really, really want for your surgery. As you sleep, your angels and guides, your creator and your angels and your higher self are divinely guided by ideas and answers and solutions. So this is what you really want for surgery. You want everybody to have abundant dreams about this surgery going really, really well for you. So I want you to understand this is a really important card for you. So thank you, Miss Charlotte. Hello, Marvin. How are you doing? Marvin, any messages from your angels is asking if he has any messages from his angels and guides. So this one is for you, Mr. Marvin. The card I get for you, Marvin, is let go of guilt. There is a lot of guilt not only from you, but I also feel from people around you, maybe your parents or family members, long term. I feel like long term, or old family friends, and you've got to release the guilt that you have in that, so they can release their guilt in it. So that's kind of what we're going through. This is a really good time to work through this because we've got Mercury going into retrograde. So this is a really good time to let go of the past. Mercury goes into retrograde, I think tomorrow, on the 11th. So that is a really good time. Let's see. Jessica, you're very welcome. I hope I get to see you when I'm in Arizona. Sandra's on and Shara's on. Susie's asking any messages from her angels. Let's see. Um, Susie, this is for you. This is successful funding, and this is kind of like funding of your dreams. Not maybe, and it could be funding of a house, but it could also be funding of your dreams, of things that you really want to have happen in your world and that you have been denying yourself. Know that your dreams are going to be answered and coming true. This is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom as your creator gave you. The idea, everything is coming together. So know that this is really important for you. Okay. So this is a really important card for you guys. Okay. Successful funding. Let's see. That was Susie. Now I've got Rosie asking for a card for her future. Hello, Miss Rosie. For her future. So the card I get for you, Rosie, is organized for success. And I know you're pretty well organized. You might want to think about a few things that you could fix or change, and organize a little bit better, or be fluid in your organization. So if what you did today doesn't work for tomorrow, make sure that you make those changes and have that energy come at you, ready to reorganize. I often tell people when I do something wrong, I usually don't, because my family was very harsh growing up. And so I give myself some time, and then I decide, okay, Ruth, what can I do better? How can I do this differently? Or how can I fix what went wrong? So this is a really good thing to come in at you. Okay. That was for Miss Rosie. And then Stacy's asking any messages from your spirit guides. I do. I get several messages, Stacy, and I'm just going to give you one tonight. There's a whole bunch of others, so I just want you to know that there's a whole bunch of them coming in at you. So I want you to understand that part of what is coming in at you is your angels and guides are telling me that this is something that you've asked for, something that you wanted to come in, things that you wanted to bring into yourself. And so know that that's coming in at you. And I want you to understand this is really, really important. It may not look like the answers to your dreams or the answers to the prayers that you've been doing. It is. Hold on, it's about to get a whole lot better. Okay, so know that that's coming in at you, Stacy. Sandra is asking, I love you too, Miss Sandra. I miss you. Okay, so am I on the right path? Problem, because Sandra, I'm going to tell you the problem is since you're such a clairsensitive, is that there is hard to kind of pick one path for all of us. So it's one of those, we're so good and you are so talented in so many areas, it's very hard to narrow that field down and to give you this is what you should do. You need to find something that makes you happy and do that, whatever that is. And it's not that you're not on the right path or you're not. It's one of those, you have so many right paths out there. It's just, which one are you going to choose? Which right, correct path are you going to choose? And I would say the one that's going to make you the happiest is the one you got to go with. So make sure that you're happy. Make sure that you're totally, totally happy with what's happening around you, Sandra. Okay. Miss Char is asking for any messages. Char is asking, do I have any messages for tonight? The message I get for you, Miss Char, is in the power of prayer. And I know that you're a very prayerful woman. I almost feel like you're like me. You kind of do air prayer. So you kind of pray at different times, giving yourself prayers, giving your little prayers, little answers to things. So I want you to understand the power of prayer is behind you. And that means things are happening and shifting. When you pray for something, when you put your energy into what's going on, things are going to change. It may not be the change the way you want it because the other person has free will as well. So it's one of those, make sure that your answers, your prayers are out there. Okay. And that's really going to come at you quickly. So there you go, Miss Char. Um, Grace is on. Sue is on. I'm doing great, Miss Sue. How are you doing? How do you see my business going? So I do feel like you're kind of in a slow dip right now. Um, right now, Sue. And I will tell you that it's not a permanent dip. I do feel like it may feel like a permanent dip, but it's really, really, really not. Know that it's changing what's going on. But the card I pull for you is deservingness, and you deserve to have an amazing business because your business is going to bless so many other people. So I want you to understand this is really important to keep going and keep, just like I told Sue, it's one of those, keep those prayers going. Those prayers are awesome. Okay. Make sure that you keep them going. That's kind of coming in at you right now. Hello, Miss Olivia. Hello, Miss Grace. Miss Shelley, Amy, will I get this new job I applied for? It's kind of iffy, Amy. I'm kind of feeling more no than yes, but it's kind of like 60% no and 40% yes. So it's kind of like right on that line. But I do feel like if this is not the job if you don't get the current job, I feel like there's a better job that's coming down the pipe that's going to be right around the corner, and it may be a better suit for you. Okay. So it maybe fits you a little bit better. Hello, Miss Daisy. Can you tell me about the future of my growing family? Okay, that's kind of a hard question, Miss Daisy. It's kind of, Okay, so I'm going to pull a card for you. So the card I pull for you, Miss Daisy, is detox your friendships. So it's one of those, I know you're talking about your family and how things are growing in your family, but they're telling you there may be some people that in your family that you consider friends that may not consider you a friend, or is not treating you the way a friend should, or not honoring you for what you bring to the table. It's one of those, your abundance flows in it, and it has affected other people with whom you're spending time with. You are also discern about who you associate with and who you spend most of your time with. I know if they're family, you can't always get rid of them. You always can't cut them out, but it's one of those people that aren't honoring you. I would say just not spend as much time with them. That makes it a little bit easier. So know that that's coming in at you, Miss Daisy. Christina, hello. I want to know if Ivan and I will start a family and move in together within the next year. So I get a no with that, Christina. I feel like it's not within the next year, but I do feel like that's a possibility. There's too many choices between now and then to really get um, a true answer in there. But I would say it's going that direction. But it's one of those, it will. Don't push things first. I feel like you almost want to push that family starting first. It's one of those, get to know Ivan and yourself, and get to be with each other, and then allow that family to start. So make sure you don't put too many things in front of you at the same time. Miss Olivia is asking, our oxalot recently died recently. Um, so Olivia's asking about her pet passed and had an odd feeling or odd sensations when the pet was passing. I will tell you that um, it was not necessarily, there's some odd feelings about it, but I don't think he really was ready to go. I feel like he wanted to stay in the family and he wasn't quite ready to go, but I kind of feel like his body kind of gave up on him. So things are changing in that area. So I want you to understand that there's a lot of changes coming, and he was not ready to go at all. So he was truly not ready to leave the family. Okay, went down too far. Okay, there we go. Miss Shelley is next. Miss Shelley, may I get a card? No. Sorry, I apologize. Miss Shelley is asking, can I get a message from my dog Hank? Hank, I can tell, is up in his upper back, kind of between his shoulder blades, is in a lot of pain. If there's some medication or something like that, or something, even rubbing that area would help. It's just very painful and very tight muscles in there. And that's what he's asking you to do. And he's kind of saying, Mommy, please take care of me. But he is got some amazing energy. I would also, the card I also pull for Hank is, Tank, is clean energy food. So make sure that your energy is really good when you're around him. Make sure you're feeding him the best possible food that he can take at this time, as he starts his transitions. Okay, so know that clean energy and clean food is exactly what he requires at this time, and he does need lots and lots of love. Let's see, Carmen is asking me, I get a card for my energy. So your energy today is all about no more complaining. I will tell people many times in my office that when you complain about something, what you're really asking for is the negative to come at you. When you're complaining, God's like, oh, so this is what you want to happen. When you say, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, you're putting more energy there, and then instead of what you want. So that's why it's really important not to complain, but to pray. Pray about what you want. Pray about what you really require in your life. So pray about that. That's really, really healthy for you. Okay. Miss Carmen, hello, Miss Shelley. Lisa is on. What should I do about my career? Okay, Miss Lisa. And if y'all, I love when y'all leave me reviews. So if you haven't left me one lately, leave me one on Facebook, or up on the side. You can see where my email address is, or my I've also got my client contact form up there, and that's a great way to keep connected with me. I am working on November's newsletter already. I know it seems early, but it always happens this way. And there is some amazing energy coming at us in November. October is pretty great itself, but November is going to be even better. And so I'll be doing some special teaching during that month on Thursday Night Live. So I want you to be aware of that. So for Miss Lisa, I've got you made a couple in previous lives, some severe vows of poverty. And that could be that you were a monk or a priest or something like that, where you gave up what you could have made in something, and you decided to gift that money away. So I want you to understand that that's really, really important for you to understand that you chose these careers that are tight or always barely making ends meet. You've got to have your past lives cleared out. If you don't have someone around you that can do it, we can do that with you. I can do that with you. But you need to clear out those poverty contracts that you already have in your past lives. Melinda, you're very welcome. Let's see, I've got Miss Grace on. Will things work out for Olivia and I at the company we are currently working for? I get a no, Miss Grace. I know we're going to talk about this when I'm in Arizona. So I'm so excited. There are some changes there, but I also feel like there's going to be some changes in the company. I feel like there's going to be some changes in possibly making you have your own company. So that's coming up for you guys. So I want y'all to understand. So those are some areas coming at you guys. Miss Grace. So know that there is some changes coming in there. I don't feel like it's coming right away, but I do feel like it's about a month or two out that before these changes really start affecting you. Okay, so Shelly is asking, can you please pull an angel card for my family? Okay. So what I get is God is your source, or Creator is your source. There is a lot of abundance coming in and around you. Everything you require is supplied in an infinite source from our Creator. So know that this is all coming at your family right now. And it may seem that things are tight or things are not working out, but they really, really are. I know they are. Jade is, Cassandra, you're very welcome. Jade, I did answer your question. It's before I know I did. Let's see. Doria is asking an angel card for her future. So Hello, Miss Chelsea. Um, so Dory is asking an angel card for her future, and I get positivity, faith, and optimism. Positivity, faith, and optimism. It's things about growing into abundance. You are opening a doorway to positivity, positive experiences and opportunities with a positive expectations of energy. Um, Make sure that you don't allow yourself to go negative. If it's not everything you expect it to be, you know that you can change that. It's one of those that's coming in really, really easy for you. So it's one of those, there's a lot of positive changes coming. Don't let anything negative get you off round. So Mimi is asking about her son. Um, so okay. um, what I get is a quiet retreat, and that may be some things that are changing for him. If Eli is not, or even if Mimi, if you are not currently um, taking a few minutes quiet retreat, and I would say go into meditation, that is probably the best thing for each of y'all to do is go into an amazing meditation. On my YouTube channel, I do have a few meditations on there. Pick one works. I would say probably the healing rain would probably work best for Eli, and that would bring some amazing healing to his body, mind, and soul. Okay, so let's see. I've got a couple of minutes left, and let's see. Edna, you're very welcome. Chelsea's coming at why am I so tired lately? Chelsea, I get that some of this tiredness is there's a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy around you, especially I know you moved home, so that's something that's coming in at you very quickly. And so I would say we need to get that place cleared up with some energy. So next time I'm around you, I'll get you some stuff for you. And it's one of those. We're going to take care of it. So we're going to get that cleared up, and that will help clear out. But also, I will tell you to go ahead and do a salt tub either tonight or tomorrow. So that will help clear up your energy, Miss Chelsea. Stephanie, completely okay. I'm not a detailed oriented person, and nor do I really require the whole story to be able to get you the answer. Do I join the sales team? No. This is for Stephanie. Do I join the sales team? No. Or I keep practicing this new area of sales alone in my new career? Yes. Keep doing this. It's going to create a lot of energy, a lot of things going on. So know that this is there is a lot of energy coming. Okay, so there's a lot of energy coming at this new area. So let's see. Shirley, I already sent you. Marvin, you're very welcome. If y'all are new, please leave me a review. I love those. We're over time right now. Let me see if I can. Okay. Okay, so we are out of time. I can't wait to see everybody next week in Arizona. If y'all have any questions, I will not be live next week on the 17th. I will be back live on the 24th, and it will be a 45-minute session. I will be teaching for the first 15 minutes. Make sure that you join then so you can get your questions in early. And I will be teaching about Halloween and some of the energy and how to keep your energy protected during Halloween during this time of year. I am so thankful that y'all joined me this evening. I hope y'all have an amazing night, and we will be talking soon. See you in 2 weeks.